We've got a quick video here. Lazar asked, the question is, if you have some advices of you, if possible, I plan to do a 15-day trip on a bike through Austria. I need to plan everything. Can you tell me some useful, preferably how to pick a route? Is it mountains country, so it might get tough climbing the Alps? Alright, so this guy's want to do a 15-day trip through the Alps in Austria. My tip would be pick a time where the weather is warm. So I'd say June, July, August, whenever it's warm there. I would say ring some fenders, bring a little lightweight Gore-Tex jacket. You haven't said if you're camping out or not. So if you're camping out, you want to have a sleeping bag that will be okay in alpine conditions in summer. And so I would recommend not sleeping at the top of a climb. I'd sleep down the bottom of the valley where it's a bit warmer. I would recommend having mountain bike gearing on your bike. So I'm not sure what bike you're going to ride. I'm not sure if you're going to do trails or just road. You haven't really given me much information there. But your bottom line, I would get a power meter and I'd keep your power under 3 watts per kilo. Let's say I'm 70 kilos. That's going to be around 200 and 210 watts. So I'd keep it under that and just be able to go all day, all night. So maybe you're 50 kilos. So it's about 150 watts. Keep it under that. So on my power, on my Garmin, I just have it, the top screen will say 3-second power average. It won't be watts per kilo. Work out the watts per kilo in your head, and it's easier to sort of see a big number on here versus like 2.9 watts per kilo, 2.87 watts per kilo. That's a bit too OCD. So just have it, 3 watts per kilo. Let's say you're 70, it's about 200, 210. Just sort of keep it around that or under 2 to 3 watts per kilo. You'd be going all day. Keep your gearing. Pick your gear ratios so you've got at least 80 to 90 cadence. Up your steep climb at 3 watts per kilo. Doing it easy on a fully loaded setup. Alright? So you might have like a super light climbing bike with like a standard compact with 32 in the back. That's not going to be enough if you're going to have it fully loaded and don't want to fuck your knees up by doing a 15-day trip for the Alps. You want to have proper gearing, man. Proper gearing with a power meter. And people say, I just want to go and ride. Me too, man. I want to ride, but I don't want to get injured, and I want to have maximum enjoyment. And if I've got something to pace myself with, that's a lot better versus just go out and cook yourself on the first day and blow up, and then the rest of the trip you're just dealing with fatigue metabolites that you built up in the first day or two because you didn't know how to pace yourself properly. Because you're like, I just want to ride. I ride, man. I just ride, but I ride smart. And when I'm doing this race across Australia in a few weeks, I'm riding the power, man. I'm riding the power, motherfuckers. Because you can pace it better, man. You can just pace it better. Otherwise, you get caught up in the emotion of the race, or you pop a few pingers, or you're on heaps of EPO, or you get a blood transfusion, a blood bag at Mundrubilla Roadhouse, and you just don't want to do 400 watts for like a couple of hours, and you're going to pop yourself, So, power meters are definitely important to have. And maybe, what are you going to charge things with? I'd recommend like a hub dynamo, or one of those little portable battery packs. I'm not sure if you're going to camp out or get hotels. I'd recommend camping out, man. Do it, do it real. Camping in a hotel, I mean, it's like maybe every few nights to have a shower, but man, come on. Just make it a trip to remember, make it tough. Pick the hardest fucking route, the steepest climbs, and make sure your bike is set up for it. Have the mountain bike gearing. If you're going to ride mountains, man, have mountain bike gearing. Like, why have crit racing gearing on a road bike if you're going to do mountains? Like, you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to learn poor pedaling form. You're probably going to give yourself a knee injury or a hamstring injury. Just spin, man. Spin like Chris Froome. Hey, Chris Froome. Boom, spinning. Team Sky, spinning. Dr. Ferrari, spinning. Lance, spinning. Spinners are winners. Mountain bikers, spinning. Anyway, that'd be my tip, man, is get your power meter, get your gearing sorted, and then and get training. Do regular trips, ride to work on that bike, fully loaded. Learn how the fully loaded bike feels. So then all your little muscles and tendons and everything can adapt to that. That's my tip. You got any questions? Hit me down below. And you don't need to plan everything. You want to have a bit of spontaneous, but plan the basics. Temperature, sleeping bag rating, cadence, power meter, watts per kilo, things like that. Just get the basics done and then just get out there and be spontaneous, but you got that bare bones sort of skeleton base fundamentals there taken care of. The pacing and the gear ratios. Carbohydrate intake, at least 1 gram of carb per kilo body weight. So if you're eating gels, it's probably about 3 or 4 per hour on average person. I don't know. You didn't tell me much weigh either, so. But numbers, man, numbers are good. Use them to make your trip, not to crack you like some people do. Enjoy the trip, mate, and make it tough, make it hard, but also do it smart. And don't make it hard and it has to be. Fucking enjoy it, mate. And maybe make some videos and put up on YouTube and we'll have a suss what Austria's like. You got any tips for this guy? Down below. Cut the fuck up. And the hardest adventure is the best, man. The harder the ride, the more you're going to remember it. And you make it hard from doing epic shit, not from hard because you had to do a fixed gear up a climb. That's just no fun. That's just, you want to make it hard that you don't get injuries, but so hard that you never ever fucking forget it, that it emotionally scars you in the right way. Not because you got injured, because it was just so fucking epic. That's what you want to do, man.